Welcome to the kitchen at Palmer's Progress.
Today we are making a caramel macchiato cake.
And we're looking forward to celebrating DB's birthday by baking this cake. It's one of his favorite drinks, and what better way to celebrate but by making a cake with it. Time to get started. We have our baking dishes all greased and have the parchment paper in the bottom of them, and then we also have our flour, baking soda, baking powder, and salt all mixed together. We'll whisk those all up. I'm gonna go get some boiling water to mix with our instant coffee. 1 cup. I'm going to set this aside, let it cool. I'll give it a little stir. All right, Lily, let's start our next step.
Next, we are going to add our butter and our sugar. And we're going to mix this for 3 to 5 minutes or until light and fluffy. Next, I'm gonna add our eggs one at a time. I just finished adding the eggs and one by one, mixing in between, and we're going to move on to our next step. We're going to add our milk into the coffee and mix. Good. Just like that. I'm going to add flour.
The eggs, sugar, and butter are all mixed together, and now it's time to alternate between our flour mixture and coffee and milk mixture. I'm really excited to taste this cake. I love birthdays because you get to try all these new flavors and mixtures to celebrate. Our batter is all mixed. Now it's time to put them in the baking pans and set them in the oven for 30 to 35 minutes. We have the cakes in the oven now, and so it's time to make Caramel. And Liam, my son's gonna come in and go ahead and do that.
First step, we're gonna have the stove on a medium-high heat. We're gonna add the sugar and whisk it until it is entirely melted and stops clumping on the whisk. Meltage has begun. Stir the butter in until it's fully melted. And then add in half cup cream. You want to mix it while you're adding it. So. After all that's done, take the caramel, pour it into your container.
It's time to take the cakes out and see if they're done all the way through. Longer. Ooh, they're all done. All right. We'll let the cakes cool for about 10 minutes, and then we'll take them out of the pans and start. Well, we'll let them cool some more and make some frosting to go on top. It's time to put the cakes on the drying racks. The cooling racks. Let's see if we buttered them well enough. I don't know, mine's kind of stuck. How's yours? Yours popped right out. Hot! Oh man. Alright, so this, I think we need to flip all the, okay, you got it. I will do. Come on out. There we go. Apparently, this one got a lot less batter than the other one. Whew. So after these are fully cooled, then we're gonna give it a try, slicing this one in half, so we'll have 3 layers in our cake. All right, it's time for the next step. We're gonna put our egg whites and plenty of sugar. It is for frosting after all. And we'll start mixing it here, and then I'm gonna take it on over to the stove top where you have water simmering in a pot. So we're going to put this bowl into the pot or just over it, and as we're mixing it, we'll watch this sugar dissolve. I won't take it off of there until it's all dissolved and a little bit warm. Alright. It should take about 3 minutes. Alright, we want to test to make sure all those granules of sugar are dissolved. So one of the ways to do that is to grab a hold of the mixture and feel it. If there's any grit, we know that we still need to mix. I think we're getting really close though. That's it. Okay, so we're going to get the stiff glossy cakes. Alright, here we go. put the mixer here. Wow. I have never done this before. I wonder if anyone else has done this. Warm egg whites with sugar in the mixer to make meringue. We're gonna mix it for about 6 minutes and then waiting for those stiff, glossy peaks. Stiff peaks, and now here, I'll show you. Look at that. And it's glossy. I'm gonna go ahead and change the paddle over, or from the whisking to the paddle, and we're gonna add one stick of butter at a time and mix it in. I'm gonna hand it over to Lily for this part.
Alrighty, let's add our vanilla here. With vanilla, you can pretty much guess most of the time. And our coffee. And then our caramel. This is amazing. I mean, look at that color. It's so pretty.
Oh, that looks so yummy.
It melts.
Oh, wow.
It melts. You get the caramel at first, and then for the finish.
I think this might be the best cake I've ever made for you.
For him?
Forever. I think this is the best cake I've ever made, and it's not even put together. It's just the frosting. I wondered if the frosting was too complicated. You know, like, is it really worth all of the effort to meringue and all these different things? It is totally worth the effort to make the caramel, to make the meringue, and mix it all together, wait for things to cool. I mean, I think it's worth it. That flavor, yeah.
Coffee caramel, you can't really go wrong with that.
Alright, it's time to start frosting the cake. So we'll put the first layer there and put that delicious frosting on there.
Woohoo!
Alright, here's our last layer. Okay, so maybe I should have cut off the bottom of it, but that's right.
Well, we can always clean it up.
Yeah, I don't think we'll have any trouble fixing that. Can you believe how light it is?
Huh?
It's so light. Oops. Do you want to do any final touches? Great, it's time for the drizzling of the caramel on top. The Caramel Macchiato has caramel drizzled on top, right?
Or caramel.
Or caramel. Usually it's caramel. Wow. I don't know, can we wait?
Yes, you're gonna have to.
If you've enjoyed watching, please subscribe or press like down below and leave a comment. Thanks for joining us, and we'll look forward to seeing you next time.